Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I hope you're well. Summer has officially arrived in Oman. It is hot, subhanallah, and most GCC countries are suffering, reaching to closer to the 50 degrees Celsius mark, which, let me tell you, is super hot. Every time I open the door, I feel like I've opened the door of an oven, especially these last couple of days because there's been a bit of wind, so there's like woohoo, hot air in here. Today's video is called Etiquette of Giving Advice. Because you know there's some people who like to give advice and they start off with good intentions, but then at the end of the advice you're thinking, you know what, I really didn't need to hear that. And I think that's such a shame because these people probably do care about you, whoever they're giving the advice to, but because they don't think of certain things or they don't do certain things, it just gets the opposite reaction of what they wanted. So today I'm here to share 4 points from my point of view I think we should all consider when giving advice. So the first thing I think is really important is to have empathy. Whoever you're speaking to, they're probably going through something. Put yourself in their shoes and get a feel for, the other side of the coin. Have a feel for what they are feeling so you can give the best advice. So if you kind of know what they're feeling or going through, you might know what kind of advice you'd like to receive if you're in a similar situation. Number 2 is your tone of voice. Now when you give advice, don't be so harsh. The person who you're giving advice to is very vulnerable because maybe they've done something wrong and you try to give them advice on how to put it right or how they should move forward. The words you use are important, but as well the way you say it. At the end of the day, you want this person to feel comfortable with you, not threatened by you. So the way you should say it, you have a more caring nature, not a more dictatorial or authoritative way of saying it. You shouldn't have done this, I told you, you're not listening, the way you should go about it, that's not the way you should go about it. Because at the end of the day, ultimately your goal is for this person to receive your advice and take it, think about it, and actually, inshallah, act upon it, especially if it is good advice. Third thing, be honest. Why are you giving them advice? Maybe you've been down a similar road, maybe you know somebody who's gone through this, and because nobody was there to give them advice, they took a wrong turn and they're really not in a good place at the moment. Be honest as to why you're giving the advice. Fourth thing is, which I think is really important. Actually, I think all of the points I said are really important, but no, I'm serious. The fourth thing is, let them know that you're there for them, that they're not alone, that they are loved by their family and friends, that you're there to support them should they need your support, and that of course they have Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to turn to. We all need each other and we all can do with a little advice as long as it is given well. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on my social media pages. I'll link them all down below. If you're wondering my hijab style, I'll link it up here and of course down below. And thank you so much for watching. I shall see you all in the next video, inshallah. Ma salama.